Yeah, I think it should be able to.
Yeah, it should. Because even though some sicknesses can't be necessarily detected very easily, they're still just as hard hitting as the ones that can be.
Yes, because you need a full answer.
Yes. Depending on the procedure. I mean, if you, what do you mean, like, if you can't test for it, then why would it cover if there's no test made for it?
Okay. Okay, start over, ask my question again.
Yes. Should I give more explanation? Well, because we have to discovering things through like treatment for things that we can't test for necessarily can open up new avenues for research for other functions, bodily functions. So like we can find out more about the body if we continue to pay for treatment for things to see if it works on certain people, if it's genetic, and so on and so forth.
Yes.
I don't know. I guess yes. I mean, if you're going to pay for health insurance, I feel like you should kind of get the whole package. And they're always finding new things, so, you know, new developments are kind of expected, and I think healthcare should kind of incorporate those into it.
Yeah. I think, like, what, do you have a specific example? Or?
Okay, yes, because there obviously are so many things you can't test for, but you don't necessarily need a definitive test to say, you know, you have the symptoms of something that we have, you know, maybe, yeah, there are a lot of things that you can't test for, but are obviously clinical issues that should be treated. Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yes, I think it should be covered because, well, just because it should be covered.
I think yeah, I think it should. And the reason I say that is because when you think of the history of science and medicine, there's been so many things that we don't know, and so if you're testing for things that you only know, I mean, what's to say that new sorts of problems and new ways of diagnosing can't help people that have something that no one knows about yet. So I think yeah.
Healthcare should definitely cover something you can't test for, because if you can still be diagnosed with it, then it should be covered.
I think, see, that's so case by case. Yeah, I think so. I think so, because because with so many things you can't know. I mean, even things that can test for now, it's even, it's still not a black and white line. So I think yes. I think if you say no to that, then you have to say no to a lot of other things so yes.
Yes, I think it should, because until we can actually do the test, you can't be certain it won't work.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of mental health things that people don't incorporate in, diagnosing, but it's important stuff, so yeah, I think it should be covered.
Actually, I'm gonna change my mind. I actually don't think it should, because then people could make up if they have something or if they don't have something, because you can't test for it, and they could just make up symptoms for it. So I don't think it should be able to if you can't prove it.
I don't know.
Probably not. I don't know though.
I have no idea. Am I supposed to?
I think it is. I'm not sure.
Under some plans, but not all, and so the copay is different on different plans and different coverage is different. That was not well phrased.
I would guess that it doesn't.
I have no idea.
Are they, or should they be? Are they?
Are they?
I have no idea.
It depends. I know that it covers certain mental illnesses, and it'll cover up to a certain point, and then it cuts off.
I have no idea.
Not sure.
I don't think so. Is it? You can tell me afterwards.
That one I don't know. I'd probably say no. I know like my brother has ADD and it's not covered, so.
I think it should be as long as people don't abuse it.
Yeah, and I don't know if it is, but I know a lot of people with Ritalin and Prozac.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the way they diagnose it, I mean, it's like they're epidemics.
Yeah, I don't think they're any less of a disease or disorder just because they are harder to test or to pinpoint. So, and I think that, you know, it seems like medications today can really help treat those and like make a significant difference. So, I don't know, I definitely think they should be included in healthcare. Especially that some of them are genetic. It's not even necessarily like, you know, self-induced.
Yes, definitely.
I think they should be covered, but with a big caveat, I think they should re-examine the way they're diagnosed. So I think they should be covered, but, you know, if I wanted to, I could probably go in and get an ADHD, you know, diagnosis. So I think that should be re-examined.
Depends what you pay for. But yes, I think that should be something that people pay for with health insurance.
To an extent, and that's hard to judge, but where it sort of creates problems for day-to-day life, socially, you know, in family, things like that, it should. But if it's, you know, so minor that it doesn't really bother them on a day-to-day basis, then probably there's better ways to spend national money for that.
Yes, and that is one of the leading reasons for homelessness, so yes.
No, I don't think so. Because I personally think ADHD and depression are more hormonal imbalances, and you can fix that using like supplementation, which is not as expensive as like getting ADHD medicine. So I don't think so.
I think that if they're properly diagnosed, then yeah. But if every kid in Timmy's kindergarten class gets ADHD medicine, then no.
I mean, you would have to put some sort of draw a line for it, but I don't know under what, you know, what would comprise that list. It's hard to put together right here.
Yeah, if they find certain metrics that can prove that they are, you know, affecting, that they are actual disabilities, then yeah, I think it should be covered.
I do, because it's a very costly service and it is very hard for people to pay, and those who need it the most often are the ones who are least able to pay for it.